Okay, here we are. Here goes nothing. This is supposed to be a solo trip, but I don't know. It's seeming like it's going to be a little colder than what I anticipated. So anyhow, I'm on Forest Road 449 in the Allegheny National Forest, and the North Country Trail is right there. And we're going to be heading up this way to a campsite, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's only supposed to be about a mile or so up there. So let's get our stuff on and let's get moving. Here we go. Now, this is pretty cool. I'm about, I don't know, not even a quarter mile in, and here's this water source. It comes out from under that rock right there, out of like nowhere. It must be a spring, but man, it's really flowing good right now if that's where it starts, because that looks like some good water. I have water, but it's just pretty neat how it just like comes out of nowhere right there. Okay, onward. Man, there are a lot of blowdowns in this area. There must have been a system come through here at some time, because look at this. There's another big one. Another. They're all pretty much in a straight line too. Looks like I'm coming up on another little stream crossing too. I guess I'm not crossing the stream, I'm going beside it for a while anyhow. We'll check it out. Quite a nice little watershed. I don't know, there might even be some brook trout in here possibly. Looks like some good water. Okay, this watershed is called Beaver Run, and it is one really nice creek. In fact, this whole section so far has been really nice. So I'm like halfway to my intended campsite already. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Of course, I've never seen this place before, so maybe it won't accommodate a hammock. If that's the case, then I might go up to that shelter we stayed at last year, Queen Creek, I think it's called. But my intention was to make this someplace where it's easy to bail out if I need to, because I'm by myself, and you know how ill prepared I usually am, even though I think I'm good. But wow, It's a little unnerving to see all these blowdowns too when the wind's whipping all around you. Man, this is a nice creek. According to my map, there should be a bridge coming up pretty soon, and the campsite that I was contemplating. So, oh, I see the bridge now. Man, this is a nice little creek. Oh, so it appears the campsite is beside the bridge, possibly, maybe. Man, I see two good hammock trees right there. Oh, sorry. Beaver Run. And there's firewood. Dude. I don't know, that does look like one sweet little campsite. Two perfect hammock trees right there. Oh, a little close to the fire ring though. I don't know. I don't know. I got to think about this. I figure I'd record here for a little bit just to let you know what's going on. So I started at the car and I went like, I don't know, 1.4 or something to that the Beaver Run campsite where I crossed that bridge. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to stay there or not, so I took a break there for a little bit, kind of scoped the place out. But how do I say this? It's supposed to get pretty cold tonight. I don't know if I'm really prepared to get cold or not. I mean, I think I am, but okay, so I wanted to be able to say I hiked more than 1.4, so I put my pack back on and headed up the trail about another 1.5 miles just to check things out. And then I turned around and now I'm headed back to that Beaver Run campsite. I think that's where I'm going to stay. There's only room there for one hammock and there's only me. So, but it's beside running water. There's firewood there. It's close to the car in case I got to bail out. It's only, you know, a little over 1.25 miles back to the car. So that's what I'm doing. I'm headed back there now. When I get back, I'll start setting up. It's pretty windy. I don't want to put my tarp up yet. So when I get things arranged down there a little bit, I'll give you the tour and show you around. Until then, sayonara. Now comes dinner time. beef stroganoff and noodles. Never had it before. We'll have to see how it is. Got my hammock up. No tarp out yet. Too windy. Hopefully the wind dies down. We shall see. So the beef stroganoff's rehydrating. Got my water on for coffee. Wind's dying down a little bit, but watch as I say that, it'll probably gust back up or something. So I think my water's about boiling, so I'll check back with you later. Okay, man, let's eat. Coffee. Beef stroganoff. In a dining room with a view. Let's dig in. All right, it's almost 7 o'clock. I got a dinner of beef stroganoff and a cup of coffee in me. You see I got my fire going, my tarp up. Sun's going down, it's cooling off. The wind finally died down a little bit. But it's definitely chilling off, that's for sure. Oh shoot, I gotta get my quilt out and get it puffed up. Sunset was nice. Now we just gotta get her through the night. So maybe I'll show you again the fire again once it gets dark. But for now, I'm just gonna sit here and watch her burn. Be back in a bit. Good morning. You know, when I was a kid, there was a song titled, "There's Got to Be a Morning After." Well, this is the morning after. Actually, I didn't sleep too good last night. I don't know what it was. I wasn't cold. Although it did get down to 36 degrees, but I don't know. I woke up several times and I never sleep good the first night. But I'll tell you one thing, I am hungry, so I'm gonna go up and get my food bag here. I'm gonna have me some coffee and oatmeal. Let's have some breakfast. Okay, now I'm on the trail on the other side of the road. I stopped at the Jeep, which is right up there if you can see it. And I stopped at the Jeep and got my extra socks that I forgot last night, which would have helped immensely. So I think this other campsite isn't down here much more than half a mile or something. So we'll get down and check her out. Hopefully there's water there. I don't know. But when I get there, I'll get back to you. I'm maybe a little less than halfway to this campsite, and I was starting to get a little concerned, but I finally found water. So that's a good sign. Must be a spring. It comes right out from under that rock. Another little water crossing here. This is the second one. Now, Ohioans would call this a river. In Pennsylvania, we call this a creek. And it is a nice creek. I can see up ahead that I'm approaching the campsite, but I'll tell you, I'm not too encouraged, judging by the size of the trees here. Well, it's over there. So that means I got to cross the river. Well, find me a spot here to get over there. All right, if I fall in here, you're the witness. Here's the site. I'm not too impressed. I'm going to take my pack off and assess this situation. I will get back to you. Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, I think, and this was my second night out here. And I'm going to try and do this before my phone runs out of battery. But I'm at, I think they call this Spring Road or Spring Creek Road or Spring Campsite, something like that. But we'll show you around a little bit. It is morning, but I got a fire going because I kind of ran out of cooking fuel, so I had to cook on the fire this morning, which only consisted of a cup of coffee, some trail mix, and some raisins. But this is a pretty nice site. It'd be great for tents, not so great for hammocks. I got mine in here, but I don't see how you'd ever get another one in. Little creek runs right there. Spring Creek, I assume. Spring Creek. The old hammock slept great last night. Really good tasting water here. So you can see that blue blaze over there. This right here is the trail. If you go on down there a little bit, maybe 200 yards, there's a sign for more campsites pointing off to the left, and they're back in there a little ways. It's kind of in a swampy area. Well, man, maybe I should take you down there and show you, because it's really neat looking. The spring kind of runs over all these real mossy rocks. It's really pretty. I think I took a still picture of it. So I'm gonna sit around here a little bit and then pack her up and head back that way, and then go home. I'll probably run out of battery on this thing before I get back to the Jeep, so I'll have to plug it in for a little bit, and we'll bring you the trip update when I get home. So until then, adios from the Allegheny National Forest.